Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, we've got a brand new promo code that's kicked in for Plarium Play users. Now, if you're someone who uses both phone and PC or Mac or whatever, jumping onto Plarium Play, let's see if it's going to be worth your time to do that. So we've got a new code, Raid V Play. It's going to be valid from 5 days. You've got 5 days from this video going out to see if you can get involved. Let's go into promo codes here. This is only going to be for Plarium Play users. 5-star chicken. That's just pretty good. 5-star chicken, 500 energy. That's actually kind of good. And it will have a 6-day time limit on it. So if you're thinking of doing something like the fusion, you could hold off a couple of days from collecting it and then hold off a couple of days from actually collecting it here. Kind of extends the amount of time that you can use it for. But pretty decent, honestly. Pretty decent. Worth going, if you don't have a PC or a laptop or something, worth going around your buddy's house for a cheeky 500 energy. Or maybe going and asking your mum if you can log in on hers. The other thing I wanted to just have a look at here is this deck of Fate. I know it's been around for a little while, but obviously there wasn't any Freya fragments, so we spoke about that a couple of days back. I kind of need these 200 hero coins right now. So I think 200 is going to get me to what? 1350. Is there anywhere that tells me what's left? 150 more. Obviously, everything I've got is absolutely, totally bugged. But I've got 100 more in here. 40. Okay, another 100 in here. So 200 points I've got on the deck right now. What's this one? Upgrading. Ah, interesting. This actually... oh, no, this is artifacts. Artifacts and... artifacts. Okay, that's cool. So they kind of like double dip. Yeah, so I got 200 more points up for grabs, which will get me to 1350. And then I basically need to do this deck of Fate if I want to get the 5-star soul. And I need to do basically half of it, I think. So, I mean, I can just go in and do upgrading champs. It will take me a lot of work to get that done. But it's very doable. It's very doable. Sacred shards are basically a couple of flips per shard. And there is a summon event on right now. I could just throw Freya in and chance my luck. But there will... it's almost like 99% sure there will be an event when Freya is in the mix anyway. For guaranteed shard pullage. So I find it very difficult to pull any of these shards right now, knowing that that's coming. You know, like a guaranteed version of that. If I threw my 10 legendaries in, my 10 sacreds in right now and went for the progressive chance, that would be a crazy idea, unless it's literally just to get those points. So I think the better way of doing this is to go into your tavern and do the tavern trick. We may as well make this video a tavern trick video because that's the way I'm going to be doing this. So what does that mean? I mean, basically, let's start from scratch. I've done this video a few times, but let's start from scratch. You've got your food. Let's get a bunch of food out quick. Get myself some points as I'm doing it. Grab myself some food. So we can get going. It's absolutely horrendously raining in England right now. Looking out the window, it's miserable out there. Okay, one more, and then we'll show you what's going down. Never forget this trick, because it will save you so much resources, so much time and energy in the future. I'm going to show you in the tavern. You can equally do this in campaign if you're going to use your energy, okay? But ultimately, what's going on? We're taking... this is the way I do it. And this is not pure efficiency, but it's pretty damn efficient. So I take my 1-stars. I feed 1 brew and 3 other 1-stars to make that person maxed out. I then upgrade them with 1 more 1-star to make them 2. Okay. I take a 2-star and basically with 2 stars, I just max them out. But you could, if you wanted to be more efficient, you could feed them 1 brew before. Bearing in mind, this is still food. Before you do anything, you can actually get a decent amount of efficiency out of that. But I tend to just not do it with the 2 stars, okay? But when you get to a 3 star, so let's get a few up to that level. I tend to just go, bam, get a load ready. And then just do the upgrading after that. Okay. So when we're looking at a 3 star now, so let's say we wanted to take, and this is still a food champion, okay? But I'm going to take this one up to 30. So I'm going to max this one out. He's going to be going further up the ranks. And then anyone that I want to feed into him. So let's take some of these. Max these out. Again, you could have been doing the maxing out part in campaign. So I would just feed the 2 stars into these for me. Feed the 2 stars. Okay, so now we're looking to upgrade. Let's just get one more, actually. Max this one, upgrade. Okay, so we're looking to upgrade Gator here to 4 star. This will literally give you 4 times the amount of points if you do it in this way. So if I go to upgrade and I'm going to use champs like this is what is naturally going to occur to you. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to use these 3 champs because it makes sense. And then I'm going to make this one a 4 star piece of food. It's wrong. What you actually have to do in the game, if you want to get maximum efficiency, is to take the food champions that you're going to use and then feed a 3 star 2 brews. Every one of these is going to get you 28 points to give them those 2 brews, or you can do that same leveling in campaign. Yeah, so every one of these is going to be worth the points before I feed them into Gator. And then my food champion, again, we put them up to 3 stars. So now I've got level 15s. They've all given me points to get to that point because there's more points in leveling than there is in taking them to the next full star level. Yeah, so we got 50 points for actually leveling them up. But the 3 together, just that extra leveling in between, was what, like 74, was it? I don't know, 76, whatever. Like more than taking them up the level. And then don't forget, Gator is still food. So if I was to feed this guy, before I feed him at level 4, I would now give him 4 brews. Okay, takes him to level 21. And he has now given me an extra 60 points. Yeah, so giving the food the levels is so 1 brew for a 2 star, 2 brews for a 3 star, 4 brews for a 4 star, and it continues up. So there's no, you can see I've done it a bunch here on previous events. Any 4 star I've got that literally for me is food is just getting brewed up. Yeah, just brewing them up before I feed them. And then when I'm ready to feed up to the next level, so where's my brew count? Reds are good for me. So let's say I was maxing this one out. I would then feed those level 21s if I don't want them. Now, the game's changed a bit because of empowerment of epics. So some epics now I just would not do that with unless I've already plus forward them or unless I personally don't feel like they're an overly useful champ. Okay. So we then get either our food to 5 star, or now we might be concentrating on someone we actually want. Even if this is someone that you actually want, and let's say you're not focused on them hard right now, this guy is going to be worth a ton of points to you, right? So he's now a 5 star. We can take these brews all the way up to 7 to get decent efficiency. You could go a bit higher, but 7. You'll notice generally it's about half of their levels is what we're doing when we're doing the brew kind of count. But take them up to 7. That's now 150 points in the bag. Even if this dude is still food for you. If he's a 5-star chicken that you're working on to get a 6-star, still div him those brews, still div him those levels, and you will start to get your point scoring up dramatically changed. What you don't want to do during these events is try and actually level 60 someone, right? So if I was focusing all of my time and energy, I don't know, let's say score it here, I was going to take up to actually 60. So I'm going to upgrade him. I'm going to use some of the food that I've just created by doing this method, making sure I'm not feeding my legendaries here. Put some chickens in for now. Okay, so Scourge just gone to 6-star. Great. He's the one I actually want to get to level 60. Yeah? We're not getting points for the Ascension and stuff here, so there's no benefit from booking or Ascension in this type of event, so just bear that in mind. So you save that for like CVC and stuff. But at this point now, you might be thinking, well, I want to take him up to level 60. I'll do it all now. It's extremely expensive in brews and stuff like that, resources to do it. And I'll show you it, actually. I'll show you it. Surely that's what content creators are about, right? So if I was to put, normally what I would do is something along the lines, I'm not sure on 6-star, but something along the lines of, call it 35 brews. Yeah, I'd put 35 brews into him. Maybe less than that, honestly. More like, call it 23, or get him to level 40. So the point to go from level 1 to level 40, 23 brews, is 300 points. 23 brews, 300 points. If I throw another 85 brews into him, it's half the points. So in terms of efficiency, you're way better off just getting the bulk of the first levels done on any champ that you've got rather than going like full on. So I'm hoping that's sinking in, because this is how you do that type of event more effectively. So it's still going to take me a ton of time to do it if I just did it through champion upgrades, but it is doable through champion upgrades. And they've actually changed something here. They've got some, I've been seeing like talk about it, this kind of like lock-in system or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to get the boring part of this game done today, and just do a whole bunch of this. I would love, I mean, Raid recently did this kind of like quality of life change. Let's do it, actually. How do I do it? I don't use it because it doesn't really work for me, but how are we doing it again? So if I want to do him instant upgrade, thought I could do multiple, can I? Or was it multiple? Oh, instant upgrade rank, yeah. So for the early ones, I can. Yeah, still not that quick for me unless I'm forgetting how to do it. I think I still got to get them all up to the right level first to get it done. But when you get a whole bunch ready to go, you can then go to instant upgrade and you get a bunch of them. So for these early levels, it is quicker, actually. It's quite a lot quicker, because now I've got all of these guys at level 2. But there's not any kind of any support for me if I want to do this kind of like brew system. I don't know. I mean, I guess they're not trying to make us play the game in this type of efficient way. Because why would you? Like, this is not the way you want people to play your game, so they actually, you know, easily do these events. Anyway, I'll let you get to it, but yeah, I would suggest getting yourself that promo code in the mix, and yeah, I'll see you soon.